Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stefphanie Galloway, your trusted realtor. Today we're diving into an exciting topic, how you can increase your home's value with the help of professional painters. Whether you're getting ready to sell or just want to freshen up your space, a fresh coat of paint can make a world of difference. We'll be talking to some expert painters to get their views and tips on all things painting. Let's get started. How does a fresh coat of paint enhance the overall appeal of a home?
For the exterior part, it definitely enhances it. That curb appeal is just gonna help and catches everyone's eye as they're driving by, walking by, etc. And for the interior part, we say fresh paint equals a fresh start. So as soon as you walk in, you're like, wow, it just catches everything.
Well, I have another question too. Are there specific areas in a home that benefit most from paint?
The high areas, high traffic areas, the open areas for sure. You know, if you have an open living room that leads into the kitchen, definitely want to start with that. The kitchen, I would say, if I had to pick an area, the kitchen and kitchen cabinets is probably one of the first things that the ladies like to go and look at. So you got to make sure that looks fresh.
Are there any colors or finishes that you recommend people avoiding when they're painting their homes?
Definitely anything bright or anything too dark. Always say go with like a neutral color. And then finishes, I would say you want to go with like an eggshell satin for like the kitchen or bathroom. But for the majority of the home, you definitely want to do a flat. And especially nowadays, there's a washable, scrubbable flat. And it's great for touch-ups as well. When there's punch outs, you can just touch it up real quick and then blends right in rather touching up with satin, and you always will see the flash. And so flat for majority of the home, and then satin or eggshell for the kitchen and bath.
What should the clients look for when hiring a professional, and how can they make sure that they're getting the best kind of bang for buck? And not necessarily that, but the best experience possible.
Don't just, go off of the first one, or definitely not the cheapest one. You want to make sure that they're insured, being a company. You want to make sure that they offer some type of warranty. You want to make sure that, their people that they are using have been vetted or even background checked. And you also want to make sure what kind of paint they're going to use. Some companies come in super low, but that's because they're using super cheap paint.
What signs should homeowners look for that indicate it's time for a repaint?
Great question. I would say always when, there's enormous amounts of touch-ups, you can't just go and touch up the whole house. You have to repaint everything in order for everything to blend. Once you see those scuff marks and they're not coming off your walls, or those grease stains, fingerprint marks, that's when it's time for a whole repaint.
How's the cost of a professional home painting job compared to the return on investment in the home?
When a potential buyer walks into a home and it's freshly painted, you can tell that the homeowner has cared for the home and has maintained the home. And secondly, it could be the difference between unsold and sold. A fresh paint job makes everything look exquisite and it's ready for moving, turnkey.
A big thanks to my favorite painting company, Paint and Rollers, for coming out and sharing their insights. As you can see, a professional paint job can do wonders for your home's value and appeal. And if you're thinking about giving your home a fresh look, don't hesitate to reach out to these guys because they get the job done. They painted my house and they can paint yours too. If you have any questions or need recommendations, feel free to contact me. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to my channel for more real estate tips and home advice. And also check these guys out on social media too. You'll be surprised with all the wonderful things you can do through painting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.